Hey, I'm back. I wanted to do a tutorial using Kareena Kapoor for my inspiration. Whenever I see her on telly or in the magazine, she has a very nice dewy finish, very radiant. You can't see any glitters going on. She doesn't seem to have a lot of eyeshadow on. If she does, it's very muted and natural. She's got very high cheekbones, so she makes, the biggest use of her cheekbones, and her lips are mostly always neutral. Her hair, she normally has it, set on rollers, I think, so she gets height from up here, always kept away from her face but not tied back, and the ends are always curled. I'm going to start by priming my eyelid. Remember, I talked about this in the whole video, it's supposed to be a 360-degree primer. I've just colour corrected my pigment problems here, and I'm now going in with concealer number 70 under my eyes and anywhere else. I need to cover the pigment still some more, so I'll be right back. So I've done most of my work, my coverage work with concealer. Now, Kareena normally has a shiny nose here. She has shininess here, down her nose and here. Having a shiny cheek, having a shiny chin is one of my pet hates, so I'm going to put primer on that just to get rid of it. The primer I'm using is one I got with my airbrush kit, and I'm just going to use a teeny tiny bit of that on my cheek. Chin. Keep confusing cheek and chin today. The foundation I'm going to use is Mineralize from MAC. My shade's NC35. But I'm only going to use this very, very lightly. I'm not going to go too crazy with it because I have got a heavy foundation base. Next up, I'm going to apply number 7 loose powder. I think this is translucent or invisible. I'm not going to put so much on the cheeks because it kind of defeats the object. She's got a very dewy look. And then to just mattify it with lots of loose powder just seems a bit pointless. But where I don't want shine, certainly I'm going to put it there. I'm just going to buff that in. Yeah, and that already looks really natural. For the eyes, I'm going to start with Jest. I'm using my fluffy brush like this as opposed to what I usually use, which is that. The reason being is if you pick up an eyeshadow with this, you're going to get quite a strong colour because it's very dense and it's a little stiffer. But this one is so soft and it's just going to give you a wash of colour, which is how I see her eyeshadows. So I'm using Jest and I'm going to apply that halfway. Just blending in. Then I'm using Texture and I'm applying that to the other half. Taking it over and blending that colour out. I'm going to take a tiny amount of faux leaf, just a tiny amount on the corner there of that brush, and apply that just going across here. And then just blend the Jest back into it. Take a bit of Texture again and just take that under the lashes. just to give a bit of a backdrop to the liner. And then I'm going to use Shroom to highlight under the brow, and then use that just to blend the colour underneath that, which is texture. And then take a little bit of Shroom again on the corner and just apply that to the inner corner. I'm going to line the eyes now. I'm going to use Kohl Power pencil, but just use any soft pencil you have. Inner and the outer waterline. Kareena has a very strong eyeliner. Mostly whenever I see her, she has it. Obviously not in person when I see her on telly. I'm going to take my small precision brush, and I'm just going to take some of that liner and just bring it down. Kareena has, like, when she does her eyeliner, it comes across down, but then she always has this area here which is thicker and then tapers up this way. So I'm just going to take that. I'm going to start on the cheeks now, and she has a longer face and a longer chin, so her blusher doesn't go down like this because it just will make her look, her face look longer, but instead she kind of creates, she's got high cheekbones as well, so she kind of has a little contour here, a very subtle one. So I'm going to put my blush, well, I'm going to use face powder to do this, I'm not using blusher. But you know, I'm just going to apply a little bit of a stronger amount here, and then I'm going to apply a wash of colour on the cheeks. For that I'm using a stiffer angled blush brush. The product I'm using is Mineralized Satin Finish, and the shade is medium dark. I'm only just using the tip. And I'm not taking that all the way back to the ears. I don't feel that's really strong enough, so I'm going to try something else. I could go in with my contour powder, but I think that's very strong, so I'm going to go in with Gingerly, which is this colour here. It's kind of a nude, non-shiny blusher. And I'm just going to take the tiniest amount because it is quite strong. I'm just going over that. Then I'm going back in with my Mineralized Satin Finish in medium dark. I'm going to apply a wash of colour just here on the apples of the cheeks. And blend into that contour colour as well. I'm not taking it to the ears though. Next, I'm going to use my Inglot Illuminator, and I'm just going to apply a little bit around there with a stipple brush, because the picture that I was referring to has a little bit of shininess going on around there. I'm just taking one pump onto my hands. You can do this sort of, you know, before you powder as well. I'm doing it now. I think I'm just going to go in with my blush brush and for lipstick I'm going to use Underplay, which is that, and that's by MAC. I hope you like it, and please thumbs up and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.